Incest, abuse and money, a story similar to a Greek tragedy. This is the case of Barbara Baekeland. Born Barbara Daly in 1921 in Cambridge, Massachusetts, to father Frank and mother Nina, Barbara had a troubled childhood. Both of her parents struggled with their mental health. Nina, Barbara's mother, was released from an institution just before Barbara was born. When Barbara was just 11 years old, her father lost all his money in the Great Depression. He took his own life through carbon monoxide poisoning. He made it look like an accident so his wife and daughter could collect the insurance money. He was fixing something in the garage and left his car running. Barbara's brother also tragically died in a car accident shortly after that. Once the insurance money had been collected, Nina relocated herself and her daughter to New York City. They actually got a suite at the famous Hotel Del Monaco, which is now known as Trump Park Avenue. As a young adult, Barbara was incredibly beautiful. She had porcelain white skin, flaming red hair, and she managed to get a few modelling jobs, including Vogue. She wanted wealth and fame, and she used her beauty to become a fairly prominent socialite, attending many high society parties and mixing with famous people. Young, attractive and climbing the social ladder, it would seem that Barbara kind of has it all. But she is not mentally well. At the time, she has daily visits to a well-known therapist who states that he is frightened of Barbara's psychosis. He never reveals what exactly she has, but when she gets married, he openly says, God forbid they ever have a child. She dates various wealthy men, and when she tries to get into the film industry, she ends up being introduced to Brooks Baekeland. Brooks is a trainee pilot for the Royal Canadian Air Force. He is very rich, good looking, everything Barbara would want. Brooks is the grandson of a famous inventor who first invented photographic paper and then subsequently went on to invent plastic. He sells his business for $16 million, which is a lot of money now and was an astronomical amount back in the 1920s. I think to convert it, it would be roughly $300 million today. So Brooks is insanely wealthy, and his profession is to be a writer, although he never really puts pen to paper. He can just live off this money and just do whatever he wants. By this point, Barbara and her mother Nina are living well beyond their means. They're still renting this suite in New York, and although Barbara has a few modelling jobs, it's not enough to keep up on their expenses. Brooks found Barbara to be staggeringly attractive. He loved her passion for poetry and words, and